There's a huge sense of joy of decluttering, not because we enjoy throwing things away, but we are getting rid of things that are wearing us down. Hello, my name is Kim. Today, I will be giving you over 30 things that don't belong in your home. Depending on the condition, you may toss, recycle, donate, or even sell the item. Let's start in the clothing and shoes category. We have clothes that don't fit us anymore. Personally, I used to be a size 2 to 4 before giving birth, and I held on to these clothes for as long as 2 years because I was thinking that I should be able to snap back. I didn't. After accepting my new body, I just donated all these smaller clothes to people who can actually wear and enjoy them. Next are shoes that are no longer your style, doesn't fit your current lifestyle, worn out, or in my case, is not my size anymore. Let me know in the comment section if any of you mothers increased a whole foot size after giving birth, because that's exactly what happened to me. Next are shoes that hurt your feet. Next are unpaired socks. No, you are not gonna use them to clean your blinds. It's just sitting in the drawer there, taking up a lot of space, and it's better for you to just toss them. Next are worn out underwear or underwear that you no longer use. We all have our favorites, and we also have those that are just taking up space in our drawer. I'm not even gonna tell you to donate them because that's just nasty. Next are bags or small leather goods that you haven't used in a year or so. If it has a sentimental value or an investment piece, then I do understand if you want to keep or hold on to them. But if it's not, then I think it's better that you just donate or sell them into either a consignment store or websites. You may have bought a trendy belt, bangle, or even costume jewelry and you haven't used them for over a year. If so, your style might have changed, and it's also a sign that you should let them go. The next category is for makeup and self-care. We might all be guilty of this, and these are old nail polish. You know, those crusty ones that you kind of save for a special occasion but you have never used? Just toss it. You don't want to damage your nails using old nail polish. Next is old makeup. Just so you know, makeup expires. They have certain expiration date once you use and open them, so it will definitely damage your skin if you hold on to these makeups for years and years. I have definitely been guilty of that, and I believe that is one of the causes of my acne back then. Next are old makeup brushes or old sponges. If they are not redeemable by washing them, then it's better you toss them away instead of, risking skin disease or something like that. Next are skincare, whether it would be moisturizers, toners, cleansers, or whatever that does not work for your skin and you just held on to them thinking that it might work for you in the future. Next are hair tools that you have not used in the last 6 months to 1 year. There was a time I've held on to a curling iron for more than a year, but I have not used them because obviously I have a pixie cut. I like maintaining my pixie cut, so there's no use for me to hold on to my curling iron. Next is the kitchen category. Now, I think this is the most important part of the list. If you are like me, that you stay a lot in the kitchen, it stresses me out whenever I would feel that the kitchen is cluttered. And 99% of the time, you might find something in your pantry that is already expired. It could be baking mix that you have not used in months, so they're already stale and no longer good. It could be spices that you have not used in the last 3 years. Now it's time to toss them away. Next is to go through your fridge and freezer. Take out all these expired jars or half-eaten sauces, those pre-packaged or leftover meals that are in Tupperwares that you have not eaten in weeks, or wilted fruits and vegetables that are just staring at you dead in the eye and judging you for ordering that Chick-fil-A. Look through your freezer as well to see if there are items there that you haven't touched for a year or so. If you see that it has been 3 years since the best before date, then it's best to just throw it away. Next are utensils that you no longer use. Next are the random kitchen gadgets or appliances. Maybe you've just seen them on TikTok because it was trending and now you don't use them anymore because it just looks cool on the video, but you don't actually use it. It's not practical. It's hard to clean. Then it's just best to either donate them to someone who will actually use them or throw them away. We have to stop getting sauce packets from restaurants, bringing them to our house thinking that we are going to save money by using that sauce packet ketchup, and we just end up putting them in the junk drawer in our kitchen. It has probably been there for over a year, which is not that good. Just don't bring that to your house anymore. And that goes with plastic utensils from restaurants too. Just don't use, if you're not gonna use them, just get rid of them. Next are pots and pans that you no longer use, whether it would be because of scratches or you just discovered that it's toxic to use them. Just get rid of them. In the memorabilia category, these are the things that we hold near and dear to our hearts, but at the same time, keeping them around would also cause us stress and negative energy because of the clutter. So we would start off with the letters or invitations that you have received, or even cards. And I know that those people who gave you these things are very important to you. So what we can do is that you can take a picture of these cards and save them in a hard drive, and then when the moment comes that you would want to reminisce or look back on memories, you can just open it through your hard drive. Next is body parts. Now please don't get me wrong. It's one of those things where we keep, let's say as first-time parents, whether it be the umbilical cord or the first hair from the haircut, the first tooth that got out of your kid. I know it's very exciting because our kids are reaching these milestones, but at the same time, you would also think to yourself, once I get old and I would pass these things on to my children, would they really want to keep a piece of their umbilical cord? I don't think so. When we go to events or go to different places and travel, we would normally have freebies or souvenirs. Now I'm talking about those keychains, ref magnets, candles, tea infusers that we just end up collecting and putting in our junk drawer, and then we would think that we would use them in the future, but we never have, so might as well just either donate or toss them. For the parents out there, of course I'm not gonna miss out on the kids category. First and foremost are broken baby toys. Not only that this could be very harmful to your children, don't ever consider donating them as well, because it could also cause harm to other children. So it's just better to just get rid of them. Next are uncomfortable footwear. You know, those adorable, cute shoes that you suddenly bought and then you couldn't return them anymore because they were on final sale, only to realize that your toddler or your baby hates them? Okay, just get rid of it. Tiny socks, tiny mittens that don't have their pair anymore. Next are baby gadgets or baby furniture. Now, if you are sure that you are done with having kids and your youngest is about 12 years old, then there is no reason for you to keep a crib in your garage. Might as well just donate them, or even give it to, let's say, a family or a friend that you know who's gonna have a baby and would really appreciate that. But of course, don't force it on them, right? Next is the cleaning category. It could be the cleaning supplies that you have kept but never used because it probably caused a lot more damage on your furniture. Then it's just best to toss them away. Cleaning gadgets that you have not used in the last year or so. Detergents that are sitting in your laundry room, you have not used them because it has caused probably an allergy when you use them. There is no reason for that to stay in your laundry room. The last category for this video is the random or miscellaneous category. First on this list is the expired medicines. You may not have realized this, but you probably have accumulated a lot of expired medications, expired vitamins in your medicine cabinets or your bedside drawers. Just make sure you go through all these medications, and if it's already expired or you have opened it and the last time you have used it is over a year, then it doesn't belong in your house. If you're like me, who does not have a green thumb, then just get rid of the plants that you just left out to die. Plant pots or vases that you have not used in the last 1 or 2 years. Some of the items that also accumulate valuable real estate in your house could be worn out linens, pillowcases, or comforters. Some pet shelters would actually accept these items as donations for the different animals that they have there, and you can just look through your local area if there is some. Next are boxes of different brands that you keep just because the box looks nice space and you have no use for them. It's just sitting in your closet, taking up space. I am incredibly guilty of this. Whenever I would buy, let's say, a bag or a small leather good, I would keep the boxes and paper bags just in case I have intentions of selling them. And in reality, I have no intention of selling them. There is no point for me to keep all these boxes and paper bags in my closet. Next are torn books that you no longer read. This could also go for children's books that has a lot of wear and tear. Another one are clothes that are too small for your kids. Now, if you are planning to have another kid and you want to save those clothes for the next child, then it's best that you just put them in a box, keep them somewhere safe, away from your closet or your children's closet, because that will just accumulate so much space there and it does not belong there anymore. In the garage, you might have tools, bolts, screws, extra screwdrivers that you no longer use or you keep just in case you're gonna do a certain project, but you have not done that project in the last 2 or 3 years. Then it's just better to give it to someone who would use them or sell them if they're still in good condition. Last but not the least is digital clutter. Now, sometimes you don't realize that you have actually subscribed to a certain company and they would constantly send you emails and it will fill up your inbox. So just unsubscribe to all these companies. Give time to check your emails so that your emails are not too cluttered. And that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give this a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. If you like this video, maybe you would like this video over here with me sharing different habits that you can start now. And I'll see you in that video. Bye!